What up, nerds? I think I'm going to rebrand this YouTube channel to the Outdoor Nerds. I started this channel as a kind of a vlog of my weekly outdoor excursions, either through my nonprofit or my hunting lease or just my daily adventure or weekly adventure. I started it about 6 months ago, probably not even 6 months ago, February 2021, because I was dealing with a lot of depression and anxiety. Started out by visiting a hog trap that I had set up at the lease. Still visiting a hog trap at the lease, just different areas. Just moved the trap to a different area, which is where I'm going now. Last video I posted that I wasn't getting any pigs in the trap. As far as I know, I still don't have a pig in the trap. The cell camera that I had set up, I had to remove because when I went to go check it last week, the firmware had gotten corrupt, and I had to take the cell link adapter to the house, download the firmware software, re-import it onto the adapter, and then test it out and make sure it's working. So now I'm going back to the lease to where the hog trap's at, and putting that cell link adapter out. While I'm here, I'm checking cameras, and hopefully got some good sign. I mean, I'm not, every time I pour corn out, I get pigs, but I don't get pigs at the hog trap, which pisses me off, really aggravating. So what I did is that I decided to go a week not pour corn out on some of my other cameras, and some ding-a-ling had poured the corn in front of my cameras when I was just trying to get deer pictures. And when I stopped pouring corn out, I started getting friggin' deer pictures. Guess what? Because the pigs weren't eating my corn. They weren't afraid to come out into these fields. So I think my biggest issue about not getting deer in front of my cameras is because I had corn, and the pigs are afraid of the deer are afraid of the pigs, and not wanting to come out in these fields. Well, guess what? The fields that I don't have corn in, I'm getting pictures of deer. No more pigs, just deer. So, that being said, I decided to stop pouring corn out, and then someone poured corn out in front of my cameras, and I started getting pictures of pigs again. So, what I'm doing now is I'm just coming out here. I am putting this little cell link adapter back out in front of my hog trap. I'll be completely surprised if I have pigs in it right now. But then again, I'll be kicking myself in the face because I haven't been out here in a week, and that trap's still set. And we poured out a little bit of a hog attractant into that field. El Presidente Rick filled the feeder up that I'd videoed earlier in hopes to get the pigs out in these fields. I think what the issue with these pigs not wanting to come into these traps is all the pictures that I have on camera are all male boars. So these little male pigs are kind of like real shady as opposed to these traps as sows, from what I can tell. So I think once we can start getting some pigs in there eating on that corn, which once these boars will stop getting so scared of that trap, it's been sitting up for nearly 2 months now. They ought to come in here. Yeah. I think the issue here is the actual corn itself. Deer ain't coming to these fields because there's corn sprayed all over these fields. I'm hoping that where the only corn is at on this property is where I've got this pig trap. So, which means it ought to entice these pigs to come out here to this little field, entice these pigs to come into that trap. But then again, who knows? I mean, it's been a week. No one's been down here other than the well workers that check these little well pad traps that are, or not traps, but these little well pad pumps that are on this road, along these roads for that matter. yeah, so anyhow, I am driving up to the hog trap now. Still got a little ways to go. I'd be completely shocked again, like if I have something in this trap, but then again, who knows? So yeah. Well, I pulled up to the trap and the door has been tripped. All of that corn is gone. No. Anyway, well, it's been tripped, so I'm about to check my camera and see what tripped it. I guarantee you it was deadgum raccoons again, so. Yep, like I said, the door's been tripped. So something went in there and dug it out, whatnot. Dug it out. God dang, bugs. I need to get some bug spray. Hang on. All right, got bug spray on. Here is the trap. Here is where it was tripped. Doors down. Oh, you son of a bitch. Someone has been dealing with my damn camera. Look at that. I came up and walked up to this. Hang on a second. Anyway, I just got through checking my camera just to make sure that nobody been tampering with it. And I must have just left the door open, which kind of aggravates me in a way. But at the same time, I still got all the pictures taken. Freaking raccoons tripped the daggum root stick, just like they did at the other field. I'm going to come down here the next time around and set up my Ducan traps and see if I can catch some of these coons from tripping this dead gum thing. Oddly enough, I still don't have no pigs coming up on this field, which kind of aggravates me a little bit. Makes me think I need to just move my trap altogether, which I may end up having to do altogether. But I don't know. I've got to come up with some different plan. I may just do one panel at a time, and it may take a month, it may not, but oddly enough is that I had pigs in this field and all of a sudden I don't. Kind of aggravating. I don't know what the deal is, but got the feeder set up. That feeder, I don't think I can. I'll have to redo a video, but that feeder, it's flinging corn all into the woods. It's probably attracting more raccoons than it is anything, but we'll see. I'm gonna give this one more go. Probably make some of that slop that I was talking about in my last video and go from there. Anyhow, I'll be right back. I'm naive to the fact that I'm feeding raccoons and not pigs, so I poured a pile of corn out right here. Hopefully that'll entice them, since the feeder over here is just spreading corn into the woods. So it's giving them every opportunity to not come into this trap, or into this field for that matter. So we'll pour out another bag of corn, see what happens next week. All right, that's it. I've got my cell link adapter put back together. Booster up, pile of corn there, and pile of corn here with the root stick, and let's see what happens next week. All right, see you on the next field. All right, I am done checking cameras, checking trap, pouring out corn, showing folks around. I'm on my way home.